In an extremely disturbing turn of events, the military had finally admitted that more remains of slain Green Beret SGT David Johnson were finally found on November 12, weeks after his funeral. We can confirm that the Armed Forces medical examiner has positively identified these remains as those of SGT Johnson. The department continues to conduct a detailed and thorough investigation into the deaths of Staff SGT Ryan C. Black, Staff SGT Jeremiah W. Johnson, Staff SGT Destin M. Wright, and SGT David T. Johnson. We extend our deepest condolences to all of the families of the fallen, said Department of Defense spokesperson Dana White. David Johnson was one of 4 American soldiers inexplicably left behind after their unit was ambushed by a militant group while patrolling in the deserts of Niger. While the bodies of Staff SGT Ryan C. Black, Staff SGT Jeremiah W. Johnson and Staff SGT Destin M. Wright were found quickly, it now has become chillingly clear that David Johnson was captured and dragged away before being executed by the militants. It is also now clear that President Trump and his Pentagon lied to Myeshia Johnson, the pregnant widow of SGT Johnson. She begged to be allowed to see his body but was not allowed to open the casket, as she tearfully recounted to Good Morning America. "Why couldn't I see my husband? Every time I asked to see my husband, they wouldn't let me. They told me that he's in a severe rap, like I won't be able to see him. I need to see him so I will know that that is my husband. They won't show me a finger, a hand. I know my husband's body from head to toe, and they won't let me see anything. I don't know what's in that box. It could be empty for all I know. But I need to see my husband. I haven't seen him since he came home." Now we know why. Trump and the Department of Defense clearly just wanted to get the funeral over and done with so that the public attention over the attack and the questions about what happened and why would fade away. This is just the latest in a string of humiliations and unnecessary cruelty that has been visited upon the Johnson family by our heartless commander-in-chief. The president callously told Johnson that her husband knew what he signed up for, which was reported to the press by Democratic Representative Frederica Johnson and prompted yet another week-long feud between the president and a woman of color over his inability to show empathy. The American people deserve to know what happened in Niger, to know why 4 Americans are dead, and why a grieving widow was lied to by the military and by the president about what exactly happened to her husband. The Trump administration's behavior during the entire affair has been beyond reprehensible and tells you all you need to know about how Donald Trump really feels about our fighting men and women, and what little value he places in the sacrifices they make for our nation.